we're the home of Yellowfin. And today I want to run you through the 6500s. Now it comes in three configurations. This is the folding hardtop, a center cab and a hardtop. Now they've all got that fantastic Yellowfin hull. And why is it so good? Well, it's the R&D and the research that's gone into it and the continual improvements. But some of it is the construction. Now this piece would be here. And you can see the difference is we don't just use a butt weld. We actually use these extrusions, and you can see the side sheets and bottom sheets, 6mm and 4mm, high tensile aluminium, and welded either side. And that has proven incredibly strong and incredibly durable. We've had boats come off trailers, we've had some incidents. Never once has the integrity of the hull been affected. And that's a great thing for peace of mind. Now, at Brisbane Yamaha, we make complete packages. We don't start off with a base boat as cheap as you can make it. We make a boat that works, a boat that you'd want to use, how you'd use for your family's needs. And we'll start at the front, Dan, on this 6500 folding hardtop. Premium aluminium trailer, drive on of course, spare wheels, mags, catch and release, and we put a drum winch on them. Drum winches just make boating very easy. You know, whether you're anchoring off a beach, fishing for brim, or doing some bottom bashing, pushing the button on your winch is just easy. I love it. So does my wife, because she picks up the anchor normally. Now, that hull, just have another look down at the chines, the welding, the quality. They really do ride fantastic, very dry and very soft. You know, this boat is capable of any offshore wide fishing, chasing billfish, doing an estuary and an impoundment, chasing bass. That's what makes the 6500. It is a serious offshore boat, and it's a large boat, but it's for that person that wants maybe a fish on your own, maybe there's just a couple of you. Make no mistake, when you put it behind your car, it's huge. Now, beautiful lines, 32mm rails, 260 litre fuel tank. Come down the back here and we'll have a look at the other configurations. Center cab, ideal for those guys flicking lures. Great steps, walking around the front. Hard top for protection, glass windows, great big bolster seat. 3 people can fit across there comfortably, and obviously it's got the back to front. Comes with 140 litre under the seat, just keeping the deck space clear and easy to fish. Now, we put deck washers and premium bait stations, quality sounders. And the center cab's very popular. It's very popular for fishermen. You know, maybe you're thinking about a center console, but you want a little bit more cover. This is a perfect compromise between a center console and a hardtop. The 6500 hardtop. I'm 6'4" and I can fit under it. Just adds that extra protection. It's not too hot in Queensland with the windows that open. Windscreen washers, glass windscreens, plenty of protection, bunk-in fills. These are just hardcore offshore weapon. A great fishing platform, capable of taking all your mates out as wide as you can go. You know, exploratory work. I love these things. We sell lots of them, and everyone that owns them talks about the ride and talks about how many fish they catch. You know, some boats catch more fish than others, and Yellowfin, synonymous with big fish. Folding hardtop. And there's a wonderful amount of deck space here. You know, bait station, upgraded bait station, tackle boxes. This little thing here just holds the tackle box so it's not moving around. Closes up, live bait tank with the window, batteries, of course isolation switch where you can get to it. It's always important to turn your battery off just so you make sure that you haven't got any current through the boat, that you're not running electronics and flattening batteries. You know what I always do, we always sell them with dual batteries. And if I'm camping out at night and talking about camping and sleeping over, this has got a bunk-in fill, and I've mentioned that I'm tall and I can still sleep in it. And I have done, which is quite remarkable. While I'm in the cabin, we always line the cabins. Underneath at the back is a fuse, access to all your electronics, light pack, bunk-in fill that comes out. Now, in the center cab and in the hardtop, one of the options is a toilet. And you know, I don't know, not a lot of blokes use the toilet, but when you have to, toilet up the front's very, very handy. Up in the business end, we've put a big Garmin sounder, 16-inch, because that's what you need. Does everything. VHF radios, zip weights. Now, zip weights are a great trim tab, automatic, pre-programmed, they just work. It makes the boat very easy to drive in any condition. I don't always use them, but I put them in all of our boats because I love them and I think it just makes boating more fun. Premium side concealed, stereo for some tunes while you're catching fish. Now this takes 6 people, plenty of storage. Storage is always a premium in a boat. Tackle, lunches, all your safety gear tucked away under there. This great checker plate flooring, deck washers, rear lounge which is removable. A lot of times if I'm going on a fishing trip, I put a big esky, stand-up esky there, and I've got cushions on the top of it and everyone sits on that as we're travelling out, or they hang on. Stand on the side. Now, this folding hardtop. The folding hardtop's made to put it in your garage. When it's folded down, it's 2.6 metres. The overall height is 3.2. So, just to give you an idea, if you've got a shed that you want to put in, I always say to people they should have a 3.5 metre shed opening, and then you'll get any caravan, any boat you want. Here at Brisbane Yamaha, we've got the whole range of Yellowfin, not just the 6.5, we've got from 5.8 up to the 760 centre cabs, the entire range. If you're coming to have a look at a Yellowfin, make sure you drop into Brisbane Yamaha, talk to one of our staff. They know everything about Yellowfin, so I'm sure they can answer any questions and suggest some of the options that you might need. Because it's all about your boat. It's all about what you're going to do with it, with your family, with your mates, out there enjoying this beautiful state of Queensland. There's lots of fish out there, and Yellowfin are a great way to get out there and enjoy the outdoors.